never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up? Welcome back to the statement. It's your guy Dan, and tonight is your Monday Night Raw review for August 5th, 2024. This was our come home show from SummerSlam for Raw. This was a very, very long show. A lot happened. A lot happened. We learned a lot of new things. We have some new tag team names. We've got some new members to some factions. We got some injuries. We got a little bit of news and rumors as well. So, let's get to it, guys. We opened up tonight with GUNTHER. Talking about he's going to bring prestige back to this title. And I'm sitting here watching the show, and I'm like, he looks like a champion. I don't think he should have won at SummerSlam. That's just my personal opinion. I think Damian should have kept it until at least Bash at Berlin. But now that he's going to have it at Bash at Berlin, yeah. And then where I'm sitting here thinking, I was like, well, they're going to give Damian a rematch, right? Nope. And then all of a sudden we get music hit. I hear voices in my head. Randy motherfucking Orton, who was a SmackDown superstar, is on Raw. So the draft doesn't mean shit anymore? Just saying. Anyway, they had a good little back and forth. Randy asked him, if they could run it back, and Gunther said, yes, I accept. Bash at Berlin is going to be Randy Orton versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. At the very end of this exchange, I love this. Gunther said, you're not going to be able to get me by surprise or out of nowhere. And Randy's legion, and he goes, I want you to see it coming. False ass statement right there, buddy. He's standing on business. Next, we got a quick impromptu. Ludwig Kaiser's back. We got a Sheamus and Ludwig match, and these two beat the shit. Well, actually, Sheamus beat the shit out of Kaiser. He was slapping the shit out of this guy. Butch, I'm not calling him Pete Dunne yet, because he ain't came back to the Bruiserweight yet. He is still Pete Dunne. But I'm still going to call him Butch until he gets some respect back on that Pete Dunne name. I'm sorry. Sheamus won this match. Butch did try to interfere. And Sheamus gave him a knee, and he didn't get to interfere. So that was good. It was a nice opening match. It wasn't bad. Sheamus left through the crowd. He was laughing. He was having fun. Next, we got what I wanted to see. I was so like I hope they start the show with this, and they didn't. But they didn't tease us too long. They gave it to us. Damian Priest comes out, and he looks fucking pissed. And I love this about Damian. Here lately, he's getting this swagger about him. He's getting this confidence. He's getting this he is starting to ooze with charisma. He is. Some people may disagree with that, and that's your opinion. You could be wrong, or I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. I see this guy coming out, and he is ruthless. Now that I've seen that he lost the championship, he didn't really need the title. He really didn't. He didn't need to retain the title. I wanted him to retain because of all the stuff that was going on in the world with wrestling, especially with the racial undertones that were going on. I wanted him to keep the title. This right here, I'm down for this. I was happy about it. It was not a bad match. I mean, bad little thing. He comes out, he's pissed, and he doesn't even let his music get past. He just grabs the mic and goes, Finn Balor. Oh man, I loved it. It just showed he was so pissed. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Finn did show up on screen, and Finn basically told him, all this stuff that's been building up, all the little things that's been building up. And then he goes, a year ago, he goes, you changed since you got that World Heavyweight belt. You changed. I didn't get it because you pretty much a year ago today. Sorry. Basically, this is back when a year ago where Finn was challenging for the belt and he lost because of Damian. So I need to work on this shit. So he's pissed, and he basically tells him, like, I'm coming for you, but at first, JD McDonagh's got you tonight. So we're going to have a match between Damian Priest and McNugget. 5-head, Lord Farquhar, Tyrion Lannister's little stepbrother, whatever names you want to call him, the Oompa Loompa, whatever you want to call this guy. I call him McNugget. Because he's got like a 7-head. It's not even a 6-head. It's not even funny. But then we get a look at the new Judgment Day. We have Carlito, JD, Finn, Dom, Daddy Dom, and Liv. Who called that shit? Everyone. I love this. I do love this. This brings a shot of adrenaline back into the storyline. I enjoy this part. I'll go through this real fast because they had a match between Shayna Baszler and the Crow wannabe, the zombie that keeps rising from the dead because she got killed in Saudi Arabia, Valkyrie, and pretty much got her ass kicked. And then for some reason, Damage Control is baby faces now. They're faces. They just beat down Bayley not too long ago. And now they're fucking faces for no reason. Just because. Way to go, WWE. Way to go. So they get into it. I don't even know what to call these other ones on our podcast. Chicks with dictionaries. I know, it's kind of funny. I call them Lebesians. I mean, I don't know what the fuck to call them. They won't give them a fucking name. We got Damage Control, but we don't have a fucking name for them. So this went on, and then they attacked one of the girls backstage, couldn't wrestle, and then we got these two in the ring. Is it Sonya Deville? I think it's Sonya Deville. And I don't watch it because I'm just not. I'm only reporting, and I'm doing a shitty job at that. I apologize, but this is just not my type of wrestling right now. It has no story. It means nothing. Io Sky. Yeah, there you go. She got the pit. Yay! Good for you. Next, we got my boy, Pastry Phil. Spoiler for people who didn't watch SummerSlam or watch our reviews. Phil lost due to letting something get in his way. A fucking bracelet. He basically is saying that he wants another rematch with Drew. And he was very calm. Phil, do me a favor. CM Punk, do me a favor, bro. Keep your hairstyle to one style per month at least, please. Just fucking saying. It looks like you're wearing a toupee, bro. Shout out the ginger. And where's your dog at, bro? Where's Larry? We haven't seen Larry in a while. We got Larry shirts, but no Larry. Then this happened. And a lot of people are not taking an effect of this. This is Seth trolling. Seth is dressed up as Adam Hangman Page. And if you don't think I'm correct, you're stupid. This was exactly what this was. It was a troll. We didn't get the none of the goofy shit. He came out, he was pissed. Fucking pissed. And he gets to the ring and he unzips the fucking cowboy jacket. He's in all black leather, head to toe. Even the pants have the little tassels on them. It's hilarious. This was a straight up Adam Hangman Page reference. 100%. And it towards Punk. Yeah. Then Drew shows up in the crowd. Seth and Punk are about to go at it. And then Drew pulls that shit out, and then it made Punk get pissed, and he ran out of the ring and ran after Drew up through the stadium. And for some reason, Bronson Reed jumps in and beats the holy dog shit out of Seth Rollins. And what I mean by that, Seth couldn't get any offense in at all. No defense, no nothing. He was just there. He was a body bag. He was just a body. And this motherfucker gave him like 15 frog splashes from the top rope. Bronson Reed's a big boy. A big boy. A big meaty boy. But, and then it, says Rollins bleeding out of his mouth. We all know it was a blood pack. The problem with this is, a lot of people don't understand, is Becky Lynch, his wife, has been leaving a lot of cryptic messages on X and on all their social medias. Not just about her career and everything, but if you look at it, there's very cryptic. I think something's up with Becky, and I think that's what the world is looking for. She's been very cryptic. I think something medically wrong with Becky Lynch. Like, I don't know if I hate to say this out loud. Please God, I pray for her, all this good stuff, but I think she has some kind of medical issue, and Seth is being wrote off TV for that reason. I don't think she's pregnant again, but I think that she has some health concerns, and that's why she didn't redo all this. She went to go do testing. It makes sense. She did a photo shoot, and she's down to nothing. She looks like she weighs 90 pounds. She does not look healthy. And it's not because that's the way she wants to look. It looks like she is very unhealthy. I don't know what's going on with her. We're going to pray for her. I hope it's nothing major, and I hope they get it figured out. But I just have that gut feeling, and the cryptic messages and a lot of other sources out there are saying the same thing, that maybe this is why Seth's being written off TV. She might have a medical issue. So, now know if that's true or not. That's just what everyone is saying, and I hate to be the kind of guy that jumps at the gun at that, but at the same time, that's sad. That's sad. Next in, we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came down to have a match against the AOP. I am a WWE figure collector. I've been trying to find these figures out. So, if you don't know why they were dressed like the Ninja Turtles, they have a line of Elite, WWE Elites out. And it's a crossover with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, Roman Reigns is Shredder. Rey Mysterio is Raphael. Seth Rollins is Leonardo. Kofi's Mikey. Xavier's Donnie. Cody Rhodes is Casey Jones. If you haven't seen them, they're pretty fucking awesome looking. And I need them. I really do need them. But I don't have a Target anyway, so kind of screwed. If you know anything about me, I have a collection room, and it's filled with nothing but wrestling, turtles, and Ninja Turtles, ninjas, wrestling, Power Rangers, all that good stuff. Super Sentai, everything. But yeah. So this was just a little match against the Final Testament. They've been going after Xavier Woods, and Xavier was on fire, dude. He was beating their ass. He was getting them, and then Jones comes out, and he helps them out. This is a big dude. Odyssey Jones is a big dude. I like him. This dude's like, what, 6 foot something? Like almost 400 pounds. Look, he just picked up both members of AOP with one arm each and held them there for a second. It wasn't like it was a quick, and then he kept them there. And backstage, Woods fucking did not like this for some reason. He was not happy about it at all. And then they got mixed in with the Alpha Academy, and all of them were all dancing, and even he was it was just weird. It was just a weird program. We all thought Xavier's going to do a heel turn. I still feel it coming. So, I don't know. I mean, the New Day's been around for a very long time. Big E is not coming back. He's no longer going to do in-ring competition, so I get it if they want to break him up, but at the same time, it's kind of sad, bro. If they add Odyssey Jones to it and make him the new Big E, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I really don't know how I'm going to feel about it. But it's a big dude. It's a big boy. Then we got a tag match with the Awesome Truth. Once again, a tag team from fucking SmackDown is on Raw. The draft doesn't mean shit. We had A-Town Down Under, aka the Cuckles, versus Awesome Truth. Unfortunately, Awesome Truth lost this match. Once again, I have no fucking clue why these two fucking clowns are on Raw. Randy Orton came to Raw. These guys were on Raw. What the fuck are we doing? Next. In the back, Pierce was given an update on Seth, saying he was in the hospital. They'll let us know as soon as possible. And you hear some yelling in the background. Then Pastry Field walks around the corner with a chair, sees Adam Pearce, and he just tosses on the ground. He's like, "Have you seen Drew?" I love it. I fucking love him. And he's like, basically, yeah, I walked him out of the arena already. He's gone. And it feels like. Then we get a little video package for, Joe Gacy as Huskus the Pig. My whole thing is I don't mind these. I actually wish they would do a more in-depth, because they did it with Bo, they did it with Eric Rowan, but they haven't done it with everybody else. And this wasn't even like a sit-down talk. This was just a like, Sin. Which he's born to play this kind of character, so. Good job, Joe Gacy. Good job. Then we have the 6-man tag match. And this was Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Dexter Lumis, the Wyatt Shish versus American Made. Chad Gable and the Creed brothers are now, their team faction is American Made. What in the Donald Trump shit is we talking about now? He let them have the Alpha Academy, but he said that we're American Made. With a remix of the Kurt Angle song, it was kind of very reminiscent of that. I loved it. They're in the ring getting ready. Them three, Gable and the Creeds, are in the ring getting ready for these guys. And then, of course, the lights go out, and then the Fireflies show up, and then we hear the gongs, the bells, and we actually hear Code Orange's song. I got goosebumps, and I actually got a little emotional because it was Bray's song. I have a personal story with Bray. I've met the guy. But at the same time, I didn't think they were going to do that. I didn't think they were going to use his music. Sorry. And it kind of hit a nerve. I'm happy, but I'm not about it. It's weird. I don't know how to feel about it. I really don't. But, they come down, and then Uncle Howdy, he's got the lantern. They're all coming down. He sits in his chair, and Bo's living his best life right now. He is living his brother's dream, and I think this is sometimes, man. All right, I've lost a brother not long ago, a couple years ago, and I find myself doing things that they would do, just to still have that part of them around me, if you get what I'm saying. My brother was big into like working on cars and stuff, so I'll find myself sometimes outside working on cars or just hanging out in my shop. Yeah, you do things to help yourself, remind yourself of your brother. Sorry. This was a great match. I love Dexter Lumis, his new character. I think he got the best out of all these guys. Hang on, I can't stand this. Hang on a second. This is killing me. Ugh. Sorry, I should have done this before the show. But it's getting on my nerves. I'm sorry. That one little dot was getting on my nerves, and all right, cool, better, thank God. So Dexter Lumis is my new favorite guy in this faction right here. He's had the best overall change. If you've ever known Dexter Lumis, and everyone's like Lumis, I'm like, Dr. Lumis is from the Halloween movies. He was the doctor that was Michael Myers' doctor, and then Dexter's from Dexter. Fucking love it, bro. I'm a horror nerd too. I love horror movies and that kind of genre. So, and he got the dreads, he got the extensions, and he let his facial hair grow out a little bit. And he did lose a little muscle. He did. He did. But it works for him in this aspect, and I don't mind it. These guys right here, though. Rowan looks the same as always. Gacy, basically all he did was put a little white paint on his face and grow his hair, and then didn't trim his beard and change his clothes. That's all his gimmick change. Dexter Lumis has the biggest character change, and he was doing some freaky shit. I loved it. Of course, we knew what was going to happen. The Wyatt Six won this match. They needed this match. They needed to win this match. Look at Gacy's face over here. Hang on, let's see if I can get him in. Can I get him in there? There you go. They are living their best lives, bro. They are having fun. I'm so happy that they're doing stuff like this for these guys. And then the ending shot, of course, is Cloudy was still in his rocking chair watching, and they were in the ring with the lantern. And I thought that was kind of cool. I did. I thought that was kind of cool. I liked it. Next, we got Damian Priest versus JD McDonagh. And oh my God. I love this so much. Damian beat the shit out of this guy. And I fucking can't stand but love that shit. That was awesome. But of course, we knew that wasn't going to last too long. The new Judgment Day came out and started attacking DP. So they were all doing it. Finn was out there. Everybody was out there. Everyone got licks in. Look at mommy on me. Not mommy, but Gracie Chick Lib. I love that shit. I love this new character. I love it. And then Finn got caught about to be in the Razor's Edge, and Liv saved him. And then between Dominik and Liv and everybody, they kept beating him down. And then we've got "This is my brutal day." Fucking Rhea's music hit, and the place went nuts. A huge pop. Huge fucking pop. She got her hands on Liv. She threw her into the ring post, the LED board. She was on the ground, and then she went to go throw her through a table, and Daddy Dom saved her. Everyone kind of took off. Rhea and Dominik embraced, and there you go. Backstage, they had an interview, and they're like, "That's not the Judgment Day. We're the OG. We are the Judgment Day." So I don't know what's going to happen with that. They're clearly outnumbered. Clearly. And honestly, I have a feeling I know what's going to happen, because early in the night, I don't put all the pictures of everything that goes on here. Just things matches mostly. The set list. But Sami is in the back, and he was acting like he was like, Sami has a rematch for his Intercontinental title next Monday. And Jey walks up to Sami and basically said, "Yo, you gonna get this title back, and then me and you got some unfinished business with the Judgment Day. You gonna be a double champion." We fucking called it. We fucking called it. On the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. We all fucking called it. We knew this was gonna happen. Jey and Sami are gonna tag together on Raw. They're gonna be a tag team. They're gonna be family. And that's how they're gonna get wrapped up into Roman's bloodline. Because if you didn't know, spoiler alert, Roman Reigns returned at SummerSlam. And he Superman punched Solo and speared him. And he looked at Cody, shook his head, and then left. Jimmy's not back yet. Zilla was backstage, but I don't think I think he's still in the contract with Hog, and I think he's doing some stuff with MML as well. I know he was at WrestleCade, so that was in town, so there was a lot of people. Like Sting was at WrestleCade, like Darby Allin, all these guys, all these wrestlers are all there together. So eventually, of course. But backstage, I forgot to put this picture up. Jimmy and Paul Heyman were both backstage. Both of them were backstage at SummerSlam. Paul was already there. Paul has been doing more producing for the bloodline. Jimmy is medically cleared. They're just waiting on him to get the get-go. Jacob Fatu, I don't know if it's kayfabe yet or not. We'll talk about it on the podcast and on Friday, my video for SmackDown. It looked like he got hurt. So this might be postponed, the whole bloodline stuff. But on Mondays, you have Jay, you have Sami. They're going to come back together. And I have a feeling that when this bloodline Civil War comes back, Sami Zayn is going to be a full long oos. Oosy, baby. We back. That would be kind of a good little callback. We'll see how it goes. The entire wrestling world was not sure how this Judgment Day thing was going to happen. If they were going to drop Judgment Day together, if Judgment Day was dead. We just didn't fucking know what was going on. And leave it to Dominik to fucking help us out with that. Dominik, they were seen taking pictures. JD, Carlito, Finn, Dominik, and Liv were caught traveling together. And when fans were taking a picture of him, he flipped them off. Kayfabe, Dominik is married, recently married. Rhea's married to Buddy Matthews. Liv is single. She used to date Bo Dallas. She's went on a couple days. She went on a date with them MJF. Yeah. She's from up north. She's from New York. Dominik, I don't know how this is going to go because in the wrestling world, Rikishi, Jay's father, was saying that, WWE's trying to get his son broke up with marriage because of Rhea. That would be another funny thing. You have Sami, Jay, Damian, and Rhea versus the Judgment Day. That's going to fucking happen. I'm calling it. That shit is going to fucking happen. It may not be at Bash at Berlin, but it's going to happen. So for right now, we only have one match for Bash at Berlin. So this was a long ass episode of Monday Night Raw. I enjoyed it. It was a good come home. I was 5 for 7 for SummerSlam. 2 matches that I got wrong were the Damian Priest Gunther and the Nia Jax Bayley match. Everything else we called it. I think the entire wrestling community called everything. That's fine. Now we're back to the real world. And come see us Thursday, 7:30-ish, right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. The Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. Come join us out. Thanks for coming to the channel, guys. Go over to their channel. Check out their socials. Check out my socials. Give us a like, follow. Give us subscribes. Give them subscribers. We're pretty close to making YouTube partners with the Wolfpack. And this is my secondary channel. This is my channel. I do use this to promote them and do my own videos. Because sometimes I like to do my own thing. And I like to do these kind of videos instead of just live podcasting. So, but Thursday, 7:30, we have a live podcast. And it goes on for however we want. We have a good time. Last week's episode was great. We had so much fun. It was so great. Had a lot to talk about. So if that's something you're into, come check us out on Thursdays, 7:30-ish, right here on YouTube and Facebook is the main places. Thank you guys for coming out to the video. I don't think this was too long, but it was a lot of information to pack in there. I know I kind of skimmed over a little bit, but I just gave you the stuff that most people care about. So as always, guys, be good people. Fucking love crazy chicks.